Hello, my name is Roy, and I was actually destined to be fat whenever I did my weight loss journey. So, why you should listen to me? Well, I've actually lost over 100 pounds of fat since 2023, and I actually finally found a protocol that actually worked for me. I actually lost 55 pounds of fat in less than 6 months, and now I'm actually building muscle. So, who am I? My name is Roy, and my current mission is really trying to help Hispanic men to lose fat. I'm basically learning out loud as long as I go on my own journey. So, pretty much, I use what's helpful and actually letting go of what's the rest. So, subscribe to this channel if you like these guides to pop up on your homepage instead of the suboptimal ways of losing fat. So, today we're going to actually be discussing. Oh, sorry about that. And also, quick plug if you want to lose weight faster, I actually have a 2 hour course down below if you want to learn how to lose weight effectively. No pressure though, just something to introduce you to. So, this is literally the key secret is believing in yourself. I know it's kind of crazy, but not only believing in yourself was crucial, but back then when I was fat, I used to be like this guy where he thought he was destined to be fat. He looked at himself and he really thought that he was going to be somebody who was never knew who he was able to be. This guy, I kept waking up every fucking morning telling me that I'm ugly, that I'm ugly, that I was destined to be fat, that no women will love me no more, even though they're right there, that's my ex. But I just realized that, like, seeing this one person believing that he thought that he was never going to be a fit person, it completely sad. It saddens me. I mean, he has the signs of low testosterone, of having gyno. Look at that belly right here, flappy arms. Like you could tell the line of his obesity line is like crazy. But I always said this one word, which was oh. But I always said this one word that I always said, I'm an athlete. And little did I know is that this word carried me to this person right here. Still had gyno, still overweight, but at least he's a less fat in the chili. I'm in the chin. This guy completely still is fat, still has gyno, still has a belly. Thinks that he has muscle, but in reality he has fucking nothing. But I always kept telling myself, I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete. No matter what I did, I always said I'm an athlete. And then eventually it became this. You could tell the fucking difference. All because I said a word, I'm an athlete. You can't say that, but it's all from an athlete. This guy literally has a defined fucking chest, has fucking abs, shoulders, bicep, tricep, veiny fucking arms. Literally has a fucking chest, bro. This guy right here, there is no fucking fat. There is one, two, three. There's a six pack right here. Defined fucking chest, ginormous triceps, shoulders, lean fucking face, chest, shoulders, triceps, abs, biceps. All because I said I'm an athlete. And today I'm going to tell you how you could do the same. So, this is going to be very simple. This isn't about the diets. This isn't about the training. This isn't about finding the most optimal way to do it. It's ultimately believing in yourself. When I was fat, I really thought I was fat. Like I literally thought I was destined to be fat. Like I always thought I was going to be the guy who's always just going to be fat. You know, I look at fat people and movies, and I thought, oh, that reminded me of him. That reminds me of me. Until somebody was saying you could become a person like this. Usually, there's a shift during this type of moment. People ultimately become this guy because of one canon event. Like I said previously, it was my ex. I had so much fucking anger, wanted revenge, but it gave me to this one person because I was like, I kept saying, I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete. This could be from people who bullied you, calling you fat. This could be from your family calling you fat. This could be from losing your ex. People are society. What I've noticed is the society likes to tell you that they like to be like, be happy of who you are. But are you truly fucking happy of who you are? Honestly, that's for pussy shit and you're a man. You don't need to have that type of fucking mentality. For women, it's okay because technically they have a different aspect of how um self images and especially how like they view their world is completely different from ours. If you're fat, you should honestly feel terrible for yourself because if I never knew that if I always kept saying myself I was like this, my life would have never been like that. So here's a step one what you're going to do. You are going to have affirmations in yourself. Affirmations could be anything that you truly want to be because it's truly authentic. Tell yourself why you want to lose weight. It, my real reason was because I wanted to get women. That is literally my solely reason. It wasn't because I wanted to look healthy. It wasn't because I wanted to look sexy. It wasn't because I wanted to do it for my fucking self. It was solely because of women. Now I find it really cringe just saying, "Oh, I'm doing it for women." I find it really cringe to say that sorry. Now I don't want to be saying into my mirror like I'm doing this for women, doing this for women, doing this for women. But it's honestly the desire to get to that physique. So you use this affirmation of I'm an athlete. I will get a six pack. Women will start liking me. Saying this stuff in the mirror not only rewires your brain, but also whatever you say to yourself, to your brain, you will become that person. So, the next thing after that, it's going to be the visualizations. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the background. I have like I'm so sorry. But what I'm telling you this is visualizations is definitely a good way to help you because your body doesn't know I think it's your mind and your nervous system doesn't really know what's real or not. When I tell you when you look at like let's say I wish I had a picture of a girl right now. Let's say if this girl right here was like super fucking hot. Big badonkers, big hips, right? Think of your 10 out of 10 girl. And imagine she's like giving you head or something. Low key, you get kind of turned on. That's what I'm talking about. Your nervous system and your mind doesn't know what's real or not. So when you visualize yourself saying that you visualize yourself and feeling yourself, not in that way, not in like fucking touching your dick, and more of like feeling your arms, your stomach, your face, you start to see that you have muscle. You feel like it's more of a rock than flabbiness. you could feel what having abs is. This is honestly a good way to do it almost every single day whenever you're doing your weight loss journey, because this is essentially updating your self image. This is a new person that we're going into, which is the correct way of actually for weight loss. So if you start doing affirmations and then do visualizations, and then next is going to be the actions. The thing is that your brain will do the things that you need to be doing, but it's kind of really, really retarded because it doesn't actually know exactly how to do the performance. Like, if you want to lose weight, you eat like, let's say if you want to eat weight, you eat, like, let's just say simple, you eat a salad rather than a burger, right? This is obviously the wrong way to think, but we're just going to keep it simple. You eat a salad for the rest of your life, you're down to lose weight. Your brain only will know that. But let's say somewhere out there in the world they said that you eat beef and eggs to make you lose weight. Your brain doesn't know that. So it would only do this. It would only focus on this right now because that's the knowledge that you already have. But as we're doing, we're going to be researching all this stuff and looking up and updating your software of your brain to be like, oh, steak and eggs, lose weight. Yes. Right? So, in the transition of the actions is obviously the research that you're going to be doing. I kind of just put like research and action together because technically they're the same things. Your brain will subconsciously pick up the things that need to become that person that you want to become, like the fit person, right? So, this could be like the protein powder, maybe the purchases. This is probably the athletic wear that you're buying. This could be, you have a sense of a pool of like things that you find that align to you, because that's when your brain is trying to sorry, that is when your brain is trying to, how can I say this, figure the ways out of this person, because once it knows the information about it, it will start performing the actions and then eventually being this. So that's what made me become this guy right here. It was all because of this. There's different stages of where I'm at, because I mean, if you saw this, you see how this is my very first photo when I became fat. This was a before photo and this is an after photo. I say the recent one I like is this one, but like, you could just tell the fucking difference. And this is where I did my like probably 2-3 months into weightlifting. You see, I was losing weight, but I was still fat. But it takes time. And then this one is where like I started feeling a little bit confident in myself, being like, "Yeah, bro, I'm building fucking muscle. Even if you barely see it right now, I don't see shit." But I was like, "I'm building muscle." And then within time, dude, I became ripped. Do you not see that little slant right there? Do you not see how my fucking shoulders are bolting and my waist is here? Do you not see that fucking V taper? Look at this guy. This guy literally has fucking rolls sticking out, bro. You see that? The shoulder to waist ratio is pretty much the same. Well, this one literally There is literally a fucking curve, bro. So, if you could take away from anything in this video, and honestly, I want to motivate you, is believe in yourself. Believing that you are going to be this person one day, and it's going to happen. Because I know it's going to happen. If you start doing the shit that you need to be doing and actually get the stuff that needs to be done, you'll be this guy. And life is so much phenomenal when you're this guy. Not only you'll start getting attention from women, you'll start getting complimented by other men. Not like that, but like you know what I mean. Men will start respecting you. You get called sir so much, dude. And I'm only 22 years old. That's crazy. So if you're looking at this video, this isn't really that much value that I can tell you information, but it's a lot of motivation that I want to tell you that I really wish I had this when I was young. So if you put down the fork and go lift some weights, brother, and I'll see you soon. And also, quick plug. I know. If you want to lose weight faster, click in the description down below. I'm telling you, this is a really good way to lose weight. You right now, you're probably gonna be searching on the internet what I want to do is this and that, and it's gonna be fucking yeah. You can't do that, but it's like it's all right here, dude. It's now in the description, but no pressure.